what are we taking here? We have Artful Takedown, Legionnaire. It's like the two best cards, I guess. Ionize is fine. Create Maker's fine. Yeah, I think I'm taking the Artful Takedown. I've been really impressed with this card. It's like so much better than it looks. Just like a removal spell that it basically gains you like 4 life, right? Is Legionnaire better than Creator Maker pack 1 pick 1? I don't know. Good question. Maybe Creator Maker's a touch better. Yeah, Creator Maker might be better than Legionnaire. I think I agree. But I really like this card. It's excellent. Wow, second Ionize could have had the nuts. Is it deck? Just like double Ionize back to back. What are we taking? What's the best card? Rock Charger is probably the best card. Yeah, you reckon Rock Charger too? Cool. Glad I was on the same page with that one. Monument's also okay. Yeah, I think I'd prefer taking Charger over the Monument. You reckon Charger, Sky Knight, then Rampaging. Yep, I think that's roughly where I'm at. So I think I'm just going to take this Rock Charger. The fact we have an Artful Takedown doesn't mean we're locked into Dimir. These cards are really nice. Okay, so Stone nothing. Cool, cool. Probably the Whisper Agent, I guess. Whisper Agent's nice in a Dimir deck, yeah. Glad to know I'm on the same page with that one too. I think the best card is like, maybe even the Okran Assassin, but I don't really want to end up in Golgari if I can help it. Agent's very solid. Ooh, can pick up a second agent. Yeah, the Assassin is the best card in the worst pairing, exactly. That was my feeling. Second agent is great. Look forlornly at this Lurcher and wish it was better. Alright, so I feel like we're heading in a Dimirish direction. That's true, Agent goes in Golgari and is it nicely. It's just such a flexible card. Dowser, it might be the Dowser. Dowser's really impressed me. As far as like random filler commons go. Based on our previous league, it's possible the Unicorn's the best card, but I feel like we're heading in the direction of some sort of black deck here. Yeah, the 1/3 is kind of medium. I think it's like still nice, but it's definitely not amazing. We could take Unicorn as a hedge, that's true. There has been... I think I'm just going to take the Dowser, but I could see it being correct to take the Unicorn. I'd be a bit worried because we passed 2 Sky Knight Legionnaires, but I know that's not something I'm actually meant to worry about. I kind of want to take the Lurcher here. Yeah, Unicorn is the best card there, for sure, Michael. I feel like that is likely the case. Yeah, I kind of want to take the Lurcher. I think if we end up in Golgari, this card will be really nice. That's, yeah, you can always find a Dowser if you want one, that's true. That's definitely a good argument for it. But I felt like it was unlikely we were going to end up in Boros. It's kind of tough. Ooh, Darkblade Agent is nice. Got 2 Whisper Agents already. It's like very solid pickup. Oh my god, a second Lurcher. So many Lurchers. Card is like actually decent. I guess we're not taking any of these. Like, we're not that sad to miss out on a Mephitic Vapors. You take the Worm over the second Lurcher. Interesting. The Worm's I feel like you can just always get the worms if you want them. I think I'm taking the Lurcher. We're in Golgari or Dimir, and we don't know which. We'll find out soon. Yeah, having more Lurchers is better than having more worms, I'd agree with that. Take the Guild Gate. Yeah, the Guild Gate helps us splash the takedown if we're in Golgari. The other option is the Iron Shell Beetle is just a 2-drop, which Golgari really needs. Golgari really needs its like random crappy 2-drops more than any other deck. Canopy is a sideboard card, I guess. Barrier is not terribly impressive. Take the Centipede over the Prey Upon. Prey Upon's nice with Lurcher. Centipede's pretty nice in Golgari in general, just like a random body you can attack into everything. Mono 3-drops, cool. I don't know how good this is in Golgari. I've honestly not drafted Golgari much yet. But I'm not terribly excited by the idea of the Trooper. Stray is fine, but unexciting. Okay. Well, we didn't choose the Golgari life, but it seems to have chosen us. Somehow. If we open a busted Dimir card, I might still move into Dimir, but... Alright then. Oh, there's the busted Dimir card. Oh, enter busted Dimir card. Yep. Guess we're taking this. Alright. Turns out we were not Golgari all along. We were, in fact, not at all Golgari. Yeah, this is a deadweight too. The deadweight would be nice in Golgari or Dimir, but this card's not beatable. No one's ever beaten this card. Someone is getting a lot of Legionnaires. Someone has like the 6th Legionnaire deck. It's never losing a game. Oh my gosh. Alright. Like that, the Dimir disappears. It's gonna be really sad if we pass that deadweight and we still just end up drafting Golgari. I'm gonna be so upset at myself. Someone's getting a bunch of Legionnaires and a Dawn of Hope. Yep. Are we taking the District Guide or the Hired Poisoner? Because fairly sure we're taking a Golgari card here. I'm feeling a bit sad about that. The Hired Poisoner could end up in Dimir too. Oh, the Guide and Splash Blue. Good shout. Good shout. Yeah. Just take the District Guide. Is this card... I guess this card's kind of splashable once you have Whisper Agents, right? Cool. Alright. We're taking this over the statue, I assume. Yeah, just taking the bounty. Cool. It's really nice with cards like District Guide too. Or Generous Stray, just random creatures you can swing in. Gruesome Menagerie. This is currently a garbage Gruesome Menagerie deck. Just like the 10th Skylight Legionnaire. And a Boros Challenger. Why didn't we take the Unicorn? Arg. What do we even take? There's like nothing for our deck. Just take the Menagerie, cross our fingers. I think we're taking the Menagerie and crossing our fingers real tight. You've had good luck with Vapors. Is it good in Golgari? I could see it being nice in Demir. Alright, I'm going to take this, and then we're only drafting 2 drops for the rest of the draft. From here on out, if we see a 2-drop, we take it. That's the plan. We see a 2-drop, we take it. This is your skeptical face. I'll take the damn beetle. You're right. Be responsible, etc. Portcullis Spine is nice. The 7 Strands is not bad either, but I think we just need, like, it's good with the Gruesome Menagerie too. It's good with our Lurchers. Dissident is great. This card is so good. Just taking this over the 7 Strands or the Guildgate. Portcullis fine. Get in my deck. Foragers is really nice in Jetilio. We could have taken the Foragers instead. I felt like I had like the Gruesome Menagerie and the Lurchers. Maybe that was wrong, but this deck should main a Canopy. Yeah, maybe. Because flyers are a problem. I don't know that I'm playing this Trooper. Does not seem great. I'll take the Recluse. Maybe. I always feel like Golgari wants to be attacking, right? You think the Vine's correct? That is a relief to hear. This Darkblade Agent can get out of the deck. Apparently we're just in the wrong color combo. Just seeing a million Legionnaires. How did no one jump on them in pack 1? How is there not someone on like our direct left in Boros? I don't understand. Yeah, 1 Boros drafter only. That's so absurd. Problem is, like, I didn't feel like we had a good time to move in on Boros in pack 1. We took the Rock Charger, but we didn't see the Legionnaires until like a little bit into the pack, for the most part. That Boros drafter is having the actual time of their lives. Alright. Blood Operative. Alright, interesting. Blood Operative's not terrible in this deck. The Legionnaires were the signal. But there was never like a good time to start jumping on them, it felt like. Because pick 1 we took the takedown. And then we kind of like fell into our seat. But like the Operative? Yeah, I think I like the Operative. We have the Whisper Agents to return it, which is really nice. Also just like a good aggressive body that forces trades to make the Lurcher bigger. Visit. These. We need 2 drops, but other than that, I think this deck's looking within the realm of playable. ... Alright, I really want this Child of Night, but I have to take Price of Fame. Mythic uncommon, yeah. Sorry, Child of Night. Child of Knights would be really good in this deck, 'cause they force trades, which makes the Lurcher great, but I think Child of Night is just one of those cards that's like actually kind of great in Golgari, even though the card on power level isn't very good. because it forces trades, which makes your Lurcher bigger. Yeah, our deck is nice. Deck is looking nice. This deadweight is great for us too. How did we do at GP Leo and what did we play? I played green-black in the main event. Did as badly as I've ever done at a GP. Regretted playing green-black. And then in the PTQ I played Jeskai Control with Rekindling Phoenix in the main deck and went 5-1. With like all my wins being very easy because the deck was great. So chose the wrong decks for the wrong events, I guess. But I was very happy with Jeskai. Jeskai felt awesome. Yeah, Jeskai had a really good weekend for sure. Could even take here another Guildgate or a Whisper Agent. I guess Whisper Agent would probably replace like some random crappy free drop. Just take the gate. We already have 2 gates is the thing. I don't think I'm slashing these blue cards in this deck. Ooh, got your first Bi-Inject Delio. That's pretty solid. Good going. I kind of just want another Whisper Agent. I feel like this card's so good in Golgari. Yeah, we play it over the Stray, probably. I agree. I'm going to take this Guildgate. It's not impossible we play the blue cards. I don't know that I'm going to, but the Guildgates definitely help with that. We could take the Barrier for the Portcullis. Just money draft the Steam Vents, because we're not going to use any of these cards. No! Punish for not taking the Guildgate! No! 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 Oh, my heart! Jeez! I'm so upset right now. Oh! Serves me right, I know, right? I guess I just take this. Wow, insta-punished of another gate. To make me regret not taking the Guild Summit. Just like Modo going for the maximum daggers this draft. Child of Night Wheeling is great for us. I don't think we're splashing the campaign. I think we're probably not splashing. If I got the Guild Summit, I think I'd consider splashing, but I'm gonna cut some free drops. Probably the Generous Stray is a bit underpowered. Wow, we could actually have played the Guild Summit. If we picked up that other gate and the Guild Summit, we'd have 6 gates Guild Summit. Mausoleum Secrets is amazing here. Is the card actually good? I've not seen it played or played with it at all. I just assumed it wasn't very good. But you'd splash at least the takedown. I guess the takedown's really close to a free splash. We're also pretty aggressive though. Yeah, 2 gates plus District Guide, that's true. Then we don't even like have to have many islands. And the islands like are fine with the Whisper Agents as well. This Veiled Shade. This curve though. This is 20 free spells currently. You've been really disappointed in Stray, yeah. It's not been living up to my expectations of that sort of card, for sure. Yeah, maybe we're not actually that aggressive. I'm probably being silly. TBH. We are in for the Lurcher grind. So we should probably play the takedown on that basis, but not splash the campaign, because we only have the agents. We have this for surveilling too. You would main the Canopy. Alright, so these are our considerations, I guess. We do have a Deadly Visit, so we have 5 things that surveil. Does that make Disinfo worth it? Pax favors whatever, that's true. Yeah, I like the Wolves. The Wolves are good for the Lurchers, they're good for the Gruesome Menagerie. I'm definitely playing the Wolves, I think. I wish I could cut a free drop, but all our free drops are pretty decent here. Like, I guess the Centipede is maybe our weakest one. Yeah, that's true. Campaign's a lot worse played late. Agreed, agreed. Yeah, we're gonna add some gates in a minute. You like the canopy as well. I think I like the canopy. What are we playing the canopy over? Just the Centipede? Thing is, I don't really want to cut creatures. The moment we cut creatures, these get so much worse. This is the problem. Maybe we just play the canopy and don't bother with the splash. Just because, like, I don't want too many spells. Yeah, it's either takedown or canopy, I agree. So I think I'm just gonna play the canopy instead of the takedown. You'd prefer takedown? I mean, splashing has a very real cost. I think this is fine. I think most of the creatures we're looking to kill are flyers anyway. Wow, it's like Modo putting in the islands and plains for us. Just gonna add these, then we can remove some in a sec. Alright, what are we cutting? So I definitely want to cut a green source instead of a black one because we've got these Whisper Agents. I mean, we're not facing the people from this draft, so that's not too relevant, but I feel like flyers are mainly what we care about. Yeah, I agree, Paul, for sure. I have another Golgari Gogate. I don't know if we want to run all three. Tap lands have a real cost. I guess we don't have that many 2-drops to play though. With these like Whisper Agents that are a bit awkward to cast, so like cutting a forest for a Guildgate's kind of nice. This way we have 9 green and 11 black, which makes these way more castable. This is probably fine. Yeah, for sure. I think the Guildgates are nice. Agreed. It took me a moment to get to that. But alright. Well, this is probably the best deck we've drafted today, weirdly. Somehow living that Golgari life is working out for us. Maybe Jason was right all along. Yeah, the thing is, we're not casting these till like turn 6 most of the time, or turn 5, so I'm not too worried about that. I think the Whisper Agents are the big concern because they have double black in their cost and Blood Operative. In fact, we have all these double black cards, I think makes it necessary. Alright. So this deck does... I think this deck's quite nice. We've got so much good removal. Yeah, this is a fine keep. I almost wonder whether this deck could have got away with 16 lands because of like the 2 vines and the District Guide. Golgari. But Rhizome Lurcher, George. How do you not love Lurchin? Ooh, just curving out on our opponent. How will they ever win? Jason says removal sucks in Golgari because you'd rather just trade off your creatures. That makes sense. Alright, well, I am attacking. Because them blocking is good for us. Except that they're also Golgari. Golgari mirrors are weird, I guess, because you don't know whether you want to trade off your creatures or not. This is a strange, strange world. Mm-hmm. And the graveyard. I guess I'm attacking here. If they want to chump, it means my Child Knight gets to start attacking. Like, obviously, grows their undergrowth, but... we can just play out the Child Knight and plan on sacking the Vine. These Vines are so good. Early blockers versus aggro, and they grow the Lurcher. And we found a win con. You're not a fan of this deck because it has green cards in it. Understandable. Kind of want to attack with both. If they trade with the Child, we get to make it 5/5. Yeah, being able to cycle the Vines is really nice. It's like exactly what Golgari wants to be doing. That makes sense, shop. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess they figure they're still able to kill the Child with a Stray next turn. Just cuts my 5/5. Getting enough damage to make this bounty lethal. Got like the Price of Fame to clear the way too. How famous is the cat? Oh my god, George. I don't think I'm Price of Faming the cat. Hey Lassie, good to see you. Alright. 4 mana 5/5, OP. We're appreciating peak Menage. Oh my god, I can actually draw Menagerie next turn. I'm just gonna get rid of this land. I'm not casting Bounty next turn anyway. That's really rude. Not convinced I can win this game anymore. Like, I'm not using Price of Fame on the Stray. Uh-huh. Any game with Bounty of Might in hand is winnable. This is true. You just lost to Blue-Black Ninjas and Legacy. What is Blue-Black Ninjas play? Don't they have that new, like, Battle Bond card or something? That made that deck suddenly a thing? Yeah, that was the card I was thinking of, shop. I don't know where it's from, but... Oh my gosh. I think their Golgari deck might be better than ours, somehow. They're just like 2-for-1ing us into oblivion. This is kind of a sad creature to use this on, but I think I just need to dig for, like, another Lurcher. Alright. The fact they're missing land drops is terrifying. Bouncing Strixes to get Ninja of the Deep Hours into play, oh my lord. That sounds absurd. I don't know if it sounds good, but it sounds absurd. I now regret using my Price of Fame for the record. Problem is, like, I felt like I needed to dig for something to do. Like, if it just been an ultimate price or murder or something, I wouldn't have done that, but if I with my opponent having 4 spells in hand, I have to actually start doing stuff. Yeah, that's fair, Shop. That's fair. Jeez, that deck seems so much better than ours. Like, ours is just a bunch of free 2s. They've been 2-for-1ing us all game long. Oh. And now they have lethal on board next turn. Whatever. What are we changing? Like, it's so awkward because we need these, like, random 2-1s and stuff to actually fuel our undergrowth. But they're so bad against our opponent's generous strays. See, the Crushing Canopy is Garbo here, though, so that's coming out. Because black-green, not known for its flyers. Might just bring in a Pax Favor so I can actually, like, try and break through some of their creatures. Sounds not great. Veiled Shade, maybe. Let's try this. Right, I would like to go first. This hand is excellent. Are you meant to be on the draw in the Golgari Mirror? Maybe I was meant to put myself on the draw. In, like, against their, like, Burglar Rats deck. Like, everything just trades off anyway, right? How did 4-color stuff and things do? Ooh, what are we discarding? I guess the Whisper Agent? 4-color stuff and things lost in its second round. And then our previous draft lost in its first round, sadly. I am very happy if they want to trade her. Yep. Opponent realizes this. He's going to plan on sacking Divine here. Another Burglar Rat or Discovery's fine. Just digging for their land or something. Yeah, we're doing single elim leagues. Alright, so I'm gonna want to deadweight this at some point to make my lurcher better. So I guess I attack. If they don't take the trade, then I deadweight the poisoner. Oh, they're just blocking to grow their lurcher. That makes sense. Punished for not deadweighting pre-combat somehow. This is fine. I'm pretty happy to trade this for a spell. Especially with this in hand. That's actually great for me, right? It's actually a really good exchange for me. Yeah, I don't think that was even being punished. Agreed, Dokamoy. I just meant to block this. Since they get to if they have a lurcher in hand, they get to choose to block with this at any point they want, and they gain life that way. Whereas this way stops them gaining life with a block. Also stops them dealing a damage, which I don't think is as relevant, but this in the graveyard. If I draw a land, I'll cast the Dowser, otherwise I can just cast the Lurcher. We have no need of that land right now. Yeah, it makes Severed Strands worse too. That is very relevant. 5/5. I think we have our own 5/5. You'd attack first to get a 6/6. I feel like having the free 2 around's relevant against the Plague Crafter deck. Yeah, they have Plague Crafter in their deck. Interesting. Ugh. I guess I can Iron Shell Beetle, make a 6/6 and attack with it. I'm a bit worried about like Pax Favor. I guess if they have Pax Favor, we get to block with the Beetle. Make an even bigger Lurcher later. So this is fine. Nice. Oh, Whisper Agent. That could make sense. Obviously they didn't have it, but another one. Guess we trade our 6/6 for a 5/5 so that we can make another 6/6. Wonder if I'm meant to attack with the team here. I'm probably meant to attack with the team, right? Yes, and the team, I agree. They want to take 6 to eat my 2 creatures and make my next Lurcher bigger. I think that's good for me. We get really punished by Plague Crafter, I guess. Maybe I meant to keep the Beetle and just attack with the Agent. Because Plague Craft is now really brutal. Okay. We still have a 6/6. Nice. Deadly Visit. Great. Cool, so we get to kill the Lurcher, force a chump on the guide, put them to 1. I think I want this District Guide. District Guide is lethal, right? Just like having a lethal creature sounds great. Whoa. Right. Oh, just cast my District Guide, say go. If I attack with both, they eat this, chump this, and get a 7/7, so it doesn't like actually help things at all. Attack with just the Lurcher. I guess that's good if they draw against them drawing removal. And like it doesn't change things if we draw removal, because if we draw removal they're probably dead anyway. So if we attack all 3 and they have an instant speed removal spell like Price of Fame, we lose. And if they have nothing, they need to find something that answers us having 2 extra bodies to their board instead of just 1. So I kind of like casting the Child of Night and passing the turn. Is that crazy? I feel like that makes sense to me. Just cast Child and pass the turn. You think you abyss them? How is attacking with the Lurcher abyssing them? It just trades with their 6/6. Am I missing something? I mean, then I just have 2 more. I have 2 more creatures than they have blockers regardless. Forcing the trade doesn't change that. They lose a creature fight, and we lose a creature because they trade with the Mortarhawk. It does leave us in a marginally better position against them if they draw a removal spell. But it's really bad against a pump spell is the thing. If they have a pump spell, we're just hurling our Lurcher into the bin and we have 1 less creature. I think we're not meant to attack. We're not meant to force the trade because of a pump spell. If we're attacking with everything or nothing. Yeah, if they have a pump spell and that's it, we win this turn. But I think we can beat a removal spell. There's no... I guess they could draw Generous Stray. Generous Stray would punish us for not attacking all. Oh, they have 2 Generous Strays in their deck. I think that changes things. It means that we're just meant to attack. Awesome. If I didn't know that they had 2 Generous Strays in their deck, I think I wouldn't attack there, but the fact we've seen 2 of them means it's actually not that improbable that they untap, draw Generous Stray, cast Generous Stray, draw another creature, and then suddenly we don't have lethal anymore. Yeah, exactly, Shop. They'd wait on a removal spell. Hatchery Spider 2, yep. That's another great reason that we just have to send. Agreed. Alright. I guess we're just sending this back. I have no idea, Michael. I think attacking with a single creature is like strictly incorrect because of pump spells being like such a huge blowout. They did put us on the play. They are smart. We only realized we should be on the play, on the draw off after we'd already chosen to be on the play. Swamp's a good draw. Alright, well, obviously forcing the trade's a bit awkward because we don't have lurchers in our hand, but this is also a much better card than our card, so... Guess I just play this. Like, waiting on this makes the Surveil a bit better, because we have a bit more info to work with. Either do the thing or don't do the thing. Greater words. Right. Obviously ship with both. Just like, no matter how they block, we get the Dissident off the board, which is the thing I care about. They aren't trading. Maybe that means they don't have a Lurcher in hand. I feel like if they had a Lurcher in hand, they'd be snapping off these trades, but because they don't have a Lurcher, they're scared of our Lurchers. Maybe. I'll draw more lands for this bounty at some point. Are you dead is your favorite line, is a pretty good line. Alright, we ship all. We get in at least 2 damage. They probably go Dissident on this, double block this, we get a 3/3. Yeah, that seems good. Get to cast the Whisper Agent, use the Price of Fame to break through again next turn, make it so the bounties kills them really soon. Yeah, the no attack, no block line seems so awkward. Also, probably bad. Probably also just bad. I mean, Lurcher makes things really weird, right? But even with Lurcher making things weird... I meant to play this land. I know they have Burglar Rat in their deck. Hey, Fex. Good to see you. Yeah, we just have to play the land because of bounty. Agreed. It really sucks if we get Burglar Ratted. But they'd have probably played it by now. We do have 6 mana, win the game in hand. You are correct. You are correct. Wow. Sure. Acceptable. Ooh. Alright. So we can maybe set up lethal here. Because now we price of Fame in their next blocker. And then if we draw an untapped land, they die to this Bounty of Might. Come on. Oh no, they're going to cast 2 creatures. I'm going to feel really sad and stupid. Yeah. Awkward. That's grim. I guess I killed the Lurcher. And just try and dig for more creatures. So we can go around their creatures. Alright, this goes in the graveyard. Like, we'll need a 6th land at some point, but I think I just need to find as many creatures as I possibly can. Just to try and go around any blockers they have. And then, like, once we hit our 6th land, we can just hope we have enough creatures by that point. Alright. Now we can attack with both. Cast our Lurcher afterwards. Can also attack with Beetle only, that's true. I think this is fine though. Land. 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 Wait, I don't have to ask for a land now. This is great. I would like to deal 11 to you, opponent. That is in fact a land, yes. Alright. No! 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 And yes, George, you're correct. We should have gone to blocks first. Also, I need to, like, lie down now. That was a lot. That was kind of a lot. Won a match with Golgari needed. I mean, someone was gonna win a match with Golgari there. Oh my gosh. That was kind of great. Alright, onwards. Sure, they lost, but ultimately they gave you heart palpitations, so who really won that game? This hand is nice. Bunch of 2-drops to trade off. And we get to cast our Obstinate Baloth. They played for the heart attack win. You know that thing about how people always joke of oh, a meteor's gonna hit their house if we keep playing this game, and that's how we win. Giving your opponent a heart attack is how you win. Apparently. Yeah, this guy's pretty good. You're not wrong. What's up with these green mirrors? Where are the good decks? Oh wow. I've never seen this card do anything before. Literal first time I've ever seen this card do anything. I just want to use my mana inefficiently and trade these off, but I guess this is like might be better than the Centipede. No attacks. We need these to trade off for a Lurcher. Orc. That's another flyer. Also, oh my god. We've encountered a problem. It's like, I want to attack, but I guess I can attack with the vigilance thing for sure. Maybe I can attack with both. I suppose I should cast this pre-combat so I can put the counter on it and gain more life. Also, like, makes it less likely they trade off though, and I kind of want to, like, force trades for my Lurcher. Anyway. I've heard this is like the way you're meant to build Selesnya, just as like full-on aggro. It's kind of interesting. Right, embarrassing post-combat operative. Wouldn't have it any other way. This life gain should hopefully help us a bit against their flyers. This is where we're going to trade off. And then we get a 5/5 next turn. We also just wait to like pump this with this. Ooh, we're gonna get them with the Whisper Agent. This Whisper Agent is absurd. Wow, they're just taking it? What's going on? Why are they just taking the Blood Operative hit? I guess we're not returning the Blood Operative, but this is fine. Does mean they're inclined to pay mana now to send it flying, so we can't block our Dissident. Yeah, no attack, no blocks, pretty weird. Agreed. We get to block both the Skyline Scouts. It's kind of great for us. Just get rid of their clock. Put it on top. Kill that blocker, keep getting them with the operative. Have these absurd creatures in hand. Interesting. I guess we're just casting the Lurcher now. Since they didn't cast a follow-up creature. Just cast our 6/6 before. The deck looks kind of great this game. I guess our opponents only cast 2 drops. And Baneslayer Angel. Baneslayer Bird. Interesting. I'm confused. Because why didn't one of these get cast in their previous turn? Do not completely understand. Alright, just gonna attack with both. I guess. They're just like never blocking this Blood Operative. They wanted to get me with the Harpooner against my black-green deck. I'm so confused right now. I think I'm just gonna kill this Hawk. Black-green flyers. I mean, isn't there meant to be a black-green Sarah Angel? It's just like what black-green is known for, vigilance and flying. Sarah Angel should be black green. That was the literal worst week of Magic Twitter that I can actually ever remember. It was so heinous. It was so bad. I'll find a land at some point. It wasn't worse than Hall of Fame Twitter. Accurate. Good point. Good point. It was when they were doing the Great Designer Search, and one of the questions on like the questionnaire thing was which color combination could you print a, which two color combo would you be allowed to print a 4/4 Vigilant Flyer, bearing in mind that gold cards have to feature an attribute that is unique to both of the two colors. And apparently the answer was black-green, because black gets flying and green doesn't, whereas green gets vigilance and black doesn't. Oh, it was really easy to answer. It was like very easy to give the correct answer to. It was also just atrocious. It makes perfect sense. I completely agree. It's just also not how the game would actually be designed. Guess we want... Oh, we have the Crushing Canopy main. We're so smart. Alright. This is fine. Yeah, exactly, Dokumai. Exactly, it was testing your test-taking skills and not your magic design skills. This hand is very decent. At least, you know, by Golgari standards. Got better. Also, they didn't have Baneslayer Angel on turn 1. I really hope they do at some point, Fax. That would be delightful. I imagine Maru would get inundated with them, Fax. I imagine he would spend approximately the rest of his life signing them. This was the set to do it. Oh my god. Break the limited format. Ooh. Such life gain. I feel like we have better long gain than them, based on what we saw. So I am not unhappy about that Peacemaker. I guess it makes our Bounty of Might worse. If Ravnica's still around. It's possible Ravnica gets blown up by Bolas. Based on the direction things are going. Blue-red Carnage Tyrant. Oh my god. The old blue for hexproof, red for trample. I will absolutely put this in my graveyard. That sounds wonderful. Kill your Siege one. Ooh, these are both great. We're in no rush for the land, so I'm going to ditch it. I'm definitely going to keep the Vigor Spore. Wait, they're putting. I did not realize that. I didn't realize they were putting the story back into books again. I had no idea. That's kind of sad. I guess I sack this before making any other choices. See you, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the sub. Hope you have a nice day. Alright. This Bounty of Might is going to do something disgusting soon. It's going to be Plague Wind, I think. Arboretum Elemental. Oh. I've never seen this card do anything. But it doesn't seem particularly beatable here. We did win the Golgari Mirror. It was pretty great. You've seen it die a lot. Oh. I guess I'm just casting this and accepting it's not doing much here. And that's fine. You can beat anything with Bounty of Might if you try hard enough. The old 6-4 go. Stop casting. This is gonna get like another Siege Worm. Oh, also they're dead. I think they just died. They blocked my Vigor Spore Worm. They'd take 6, 7, 8, 9 die. Alright. I guess them getting Siege Worm was pretty good for us. I wasn't expecting them to just cast it like that, I'm not gonna lie. That seemed like an aggressive cast of Siege Worm. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 13. I just want to know if I can take their Siege Worm off the board whilst I kill them. 5, 6, 7, 13. Alright, I can. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Apparently we have reached the finals with the mighty Golgari. All cower beneath the might of Rhizome Lurcher. Ooh, thanks for the link, Vex. I'll probably have a read of that once I'm done streaming later. Curious to read what they have to say. This deck is actually really nice though. I'm sad we haven't drawn Gruesome Menagerie. I kind of want to see how good this card is. But the Whisper Agents have been working really nicely. Like dumping creatures in the yard for our Rhizome Lurchers. Getting to like ambush creatures to force trades to make these larger too. Hey Revowed. The GP was, I think it's the literal worst performance I've had at a GP. I played black-green, it went poorly. And then in the PTQ I played Jeskai and went 5-1. And all my wins were very easy because Jeskai is great. So I learnt my lesson from the GP. It was fun though. Got to hang out with some cool people. Oh, what game did you see? I definitely won some games at the GP, but... This hand, I mean... Oh... I guess we have to keep this. It's not good. This isn't a hand. Yeah... This is probably just a mulligan. We just need like 2 and 3s. We lose to 2 creatures. We do. I'll be reasonable. It's really sad mulliganing a hand with like lands, premium removal spell. But we're on the draw, I guess. Alright. Okay. Portcullis Vine's kinda nice. Power up the Lurcher. 0 lands hand incoming. That was why I was afraid. Happened to me too many times. The Vine is nice here though. You finally registered for GP Atlanta. Yeah, I think I got that done like a few days ago. I'm really excited for that GP. Did you see an autumn mulligan? Yeah. I'm trying to be more responsible, Dokaboy. It's hard. Oh my gosh. Discovery. What will you discover? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Tron on Atlanta. Just like not worry about it too much, since I have to prepare for the PT and stuff. Ooh, Whisper Agent. This is nice. We get to crack this, cast the Whisper Agent. Very solid use of our mana every turn. Yeah, I definitely don't mulligan like nearly enough. I am aware it is a problem. I am trying to get better at it. Ooh. Alright, this hand's gonna be nice. We're gonna trade off all these Whisper Agents. Have a big Lurcher. Time free card is still good. About that Brave guy. My Tron list currently has not a large number of cards in it. I'm actually kind of curious how many I should play in the GP. I know I want a 3rd Ugin in the deck. Because I kind of want that extra bit of help against spirits. Because they have Selfless Spirit for your O-Stones. And Ugin's also really nice against Dredge. I should invite Ephro on the cast to discuss Khan and Tron. That sounds like an idea. Wow, this is so absurd. I'm just casting my I guess this is only a free, whatever. I think I'm gonna hold this land for Burglarat, this info campaign. Okay. It's a good thing our opponent's almost dead, otherwise I'd be a bit worried right now. Luckily. Too bad it's not legendary. Oh. Yeah, this is a good price of fame. Would you like to surveil, opponent? Oh, gosh. Gosh. We actually won a game 1. I guess we won the game 1 against Lesney. What am I talking about? This deck's great. I'm gonna keep in this Crushing Canopy. Perhaps surprisingly, I'm gonna keep in the Crushing Canopy against the 6/6 flyer deck. See, I know what I want a 3rd Ugin in Tron. I'm kind of tempted to find room in the 75 for a 4th Wormcoil. I'm not really sure how to do that is the problem. So it might just end up like being in the sideboard, which is kind of weird, but I just feel like a 4th Wormcoil. Like, so I'm gonna play like a bunch of Dredge Hate. I'm probably gonna have like a couple Ravenous Traps in my board, but I don't want to go overboard with Dredge Hate. I'd rather just like tune the list to make it like more favored against Dredge in general. which I feel like Wormcoil and Ugin help achieve. I did see that Dokmoi. I actually talked to her about it last night. It was very exciting. More than 75 is legal. Guess it is technically legal. As we've learnt on this stream many times, that does not make it a good idea. Ah. Interesting. Let's just do this. Maybe incorrect. We know they have the 4/1 flyer in their deck. That's a nice target for the dead weight, but it means I can get down my Guildgate this turn. Battle of Wits Tron. Things that are unlikely to occur include me playing Battle of Wits Tron. This is weird. I kind of just want to cast the Centipede. Get more info before my Surveil. I have done that before, Dokamoy. It is kind of a lot when it happens. If anyone was going to play it, it would be me. I used to play, it's not quite Battle of Wits Tron, but on a similar note, I used to play Blue-White Tron. And Blue-White Tron has the opposite thing, where you actually play less than 12 Tron lands in your 60-card deck. Because you need, like, so many blue and white sources to make the mana work. It's kind of the loosest thing you've ever heard of. But I'm gonna get info before casting this Whisper Agent, so we can make a better informed Surveil. Put it into your graveyard. Yeah, Mono Blue Tron won a challenge a few months back, which was alarming. Yeah, so there have been lots of Blue-White Tron lists that run, like, 4 Urza's Tower, 3 Power Plant, 3 Mine, so that they can have enough coloured sources to make their deck functional. Also, like, turn 3 Tron is really bad in the deck, because you don't run Khans or anything. You just run, like, these expensive things that you can incidentally cast with Tron lands. It's kind of embarrassing. Would probably not recommend, but you know. I'm just playing the Lurcher. It's currently at 5/5. That seems reasonable. Just like to cast my creatures, beat down. It is quite delightful, Dokamoy. It runs, you run Gifts and Given and Burial Rites package, but like, sometimes you just hard cast your Iona on turn, like, turn 5 or something. Hey Phil, everything is going very well. Let's just get this thing off the board. I think I've like Sphinx's revved for 6 on turn 5 with Blue-White Tron before. Powering out your Sphinx's revs with Tron lands and Azorius signets. Oh my gosh. I guess they're technically dead on board. So I should just attack, cast the Blood Operative. Maybe. They are technically dead on board. So if they kill the Lurcher, they go to... The other option is I cast Worm, pump the Agent. And then if they kill the Lurcher, we have 2 lethal creatures for next turn. They have their own Whisper Agent, maybe. Interesting. That could make sense. I think I'm going to cast the Worm. They could also have a Artful Takedown, which would be a bit brutal. It's going to be pretty hard to beat an Artful Takedown regardless. Wow, we're getting to attack. Whisper Agent time. Eep. Now we have 2 lethal creatures though. So this seems pretty good for us. Blue-black, not known for its pump spells. Come on, come on, come on. No. No. Alright, we're on the play for the next one. That deck seems nice. I guess the Bartizan Bats aren't ideal, but I mean they killed us there, so Flyers are good against us. I'm just running back how we have this built. I don't want to like clunk up my mana on my curve for an Artful Takedown here. I think the Portcullis Spines are pretty important for our Lurchers, even if they're kind of deadly. No Hitchclaw. Yeah, Hitchclaw Recluse would be nice here against their free ones. For sure. This is kind of a sad keep. It's very land heavy, considering that we're going to be like cycling this as well, but I'm going to lead on this, but if I don't draw a swamp next turn, I'll be playing a Golgari Gilgate. That's like the actual worst draw in the deck. Forest is so bad. We need like no more lands for the rest of the game now. Okay. That deck is curious. I don't really know how we beat this if we don't draw a removal spell for it. Might have to like aggressively dig for a removal spell. I guess they could also just not Surveil again, and that would be fine. But wow, that deck is great. They have like the Doom Whisperer as well. They have got their Dimir event deck. I feel like this is their really good draw. Whereas whilst we're having our really bad draw. Kind of awkward. Hmm. Having Lazav in your deck that has a Doom Whisperer is really nice. Means if someone like kills... Kind of sad sacking this because it blocks the 5/5, but I do think I just need to dig for stuff to do. Or removal. Yeah, it means if the Doom Whisperer dies, you just have like a second copy of it hidden in your deck that you even get to surveil towards. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, they just wanted to surveil to grow the Fort-bound Phantasm, I think, so that it could block our Whisper Agent. Is like likely the reason they ran out the Lazav. They just really wanted to make sure they could block this forever. Okay. I am not double blocking this Phantasm. I don't think that's a way to like reasonably win the game. It's also likely it's just like being held back since their deck is slightly higher power level than us. So they kind of want to make the game go along. Sure. This means the Whisper Agent gets an attack next turn off the worm, which is nice for us. It's possible they have a counter spell here. Don't feel like we can get away with not doing anything though, because they have the Phantasm in play. Also could just be like another Whisper Agent. I guess that's really bad for us, because then they get to eat our Whisper Agent in combat. Oh my god, everything is... Okay. Just like anything that surveils gets to eat this for free. I guess I'm just casting the Blood Operative then. Cool. Now we'll just pass the turn with Canopy up. I think the Worm Agent attack is just too bad against another Whisper Agent. Alright, it's now a 6/6. They kept both on top. I guess they were looking for their land drops, right? Maybe. I know they missed the land drop last turn. Sure. Now we get a nice vigilance attack for the blood operative. Oh, that's true, Milkman. That's true. Oh no, that wouldn't grow it. That wouldn't get the surveil trigger. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to pump this operative. some of our life back. If they surveil, I think I'll run the double block on the Fortbound Phantasm, since I can get back operative later anyway. And we just really need to take that thing down. Oh wow. Interesting. In which case I'm just sacking the operative. I think I'm forced to block here. It really sucks, because then it means we have no pressure, but... Well, Dazzling Light... Maybe... If they had a Dazzling Light, they would have just attacked, right, rather than play crafting us. Because then they get a 2-for-1 off of it. Yeah, they don't have Dazzling Light, they'd attack. This would become a 7/7, they'd give this 0 power, and then they'd eat both our creatures for 1 card. So yeah, obviously not having any pressure now is not ideal against their deck, but I think we just have to take down the Phantasm before it grows anymore. Ooh, a deadweight target. It's really weird. Deadweight's like terrible against their cheap creatures because they all have high toughness. But against their flyers, it's just great. Please no Doom Whisperer. I was scared. Alright. Yeah, then we get to Canopy the Lazav for sure. They have to tap out for us to do that, but still. I think I'm just going to pass the turn because I'd like to be able to block the Dark Blade agent with my Portcullis. And then if they don't attack, we'll just sack it on end of turn. Okay then. So we need to find a removal spell for Lazav immediately. Oh my god, Vax, that's amazing. We need a Price of Fame or a Deadly Visit so that we can kill the Lazav. Otherwise they're gonna have a second Doom Whisperer. Then things get really tough. Okay. I mean, technically in this game now. Never didn't have it. Indeed. Alright, taste it, Lazav. Oh my god, we have so many Rhizome Lurchers. I forgot about that. That's amazing. Holy hell. Jeez. This Doom Whisperer. That was so dumb. How big are these lurchers? lurchers are pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 nines. Rawr. God, if we beat the Doom Whisperer Lazav deck. Oh. Resolves. Are you ready for the second one, though? Are you ready for the second one? Go. Yeah, cover up exiles the Lurcher, sadly, so it doesn't grow the second one. Opponent is getting quite upset at me in chat, which, to be fair, can kind of understand. Alright, I guess we just attack with the Lurcher here. Since I want the Blood Operative to block the Darkblade Agent. The salt is so delicious. I'll show you after the match. Oh my gosh. Find our Golgari Guild gates. You know what I want to draw to make them more upset? Gruesome Menagerie. Taste the delicious salt. I agree, Dokamoy. I agree. Oh my god. Trophy! Oh my gosh, it feels so good to win a draft. I've needed this. Whew. Show the salt. How do we go back to the return to game? No. Let me see the salt. Why is this not working? This is so upsetting. Don't know what this button did. Oh. You have been robbed of salt. Oh my gosh. Haven't we all though? That was great. This deck was A+. Would Golgari again.